evening, you're watching 7 at 7, the only news bulletin where we curate the day's top 7 stories for our viewers. And before I get you to the headlines, I want to quickly get you up to speed numerically where India stands with its fight against COVID-19. Yes, these are just numbers, this is just plain data, but we want to put it out there. Overall, India cases stand today in positive cases at 2,86,579. We've recorded till now 8,102 deaths. The worst hit states continues to be the state of Maharashtra, inching towards now the 1 lakh mark and standing at 94,041 positive cases, recording 3,438 deaths. Tamil Nadu has recorded the second highest spike across India, recording 36,841 positive cases and 326 deaths. The national capital, Delhi, now standing at 32,810 positive cases, recording 984 deaths. So this data was collated just about 20 minutes ago, and this is where, at least numerically, where India stands with its fight against coronavirus. Also, we've given you the breakdown of states. Now, let me quickly cut across to the top 7 headlines that we are tracking in this bulletin. As COVID cases continue to hit record high, government rejects reports of community transmission, says lockdown was a success. Fresh face-off over Delhi death toll. Civic body claims 20,098 people have died due to COVID so far. In fact, 2,098 people have died due to COVID so far, contradicting Delhi government's 984 fatality figure. Maharashtra records another new high of COVID-19 cases and deaths. Over 3,200 cases recorded in the last 24 hours, with 149 deaths. Mumbai cases cross 52,600. Rajasthan government shifts its MLAs to a Jaipur resort after Chief Minister Gehlot claims that BJP is offering 25 crore to its MLAs to switch sides before Rajya Sabha polls. India rushes additional troops to the LOC along China border. Military build-up being done from Ladakh to Arunachal to counter Chinese mobilization. Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan jumps on a month-old report, makes farcical statement to help India, preaches about cash transfer program. BCCI keen to host IPL this year, says its president Sourav Ganguly doesn't rule out playing in front of empty stadiums. Well, one thing is for sure, there's been immense speculation, a lot of talk, a lot of debate, a lot of controversy on whether India has reached the community transfer stage, which is stage number 3 when you look at any pandemic. Well, today the ICMR went ahead and dismissed all speculations. Well, as per the ICMR, and this is just what the government data suggests, as per them, we are not in community transfer. However, many experts believe that we are right in the middle of community transfer, recording 9,000 cases per day now. However, the ICMR says no. Addressing the media, the Director General, Balaram Bhargava, said the government is definite that India is not in community transmission. However, the ICMR chief further added that states have to continue with the strategy of testing, tracing, tracking and quarantine. During the briefing, the Health Ministry also highlighted that India still remains amongst the countries with the lowest mortality and one of the highest improving recovery rate.
WHO is not that India is such a large country and the prevalence is so low that we have found that the prevalence is less than 1% in these small districts. In the urban areas it may be slightly higher, in the containment areas it may be slightly higher, but we are definitely India is not in community transmission, and I would like to emphasize it is not in community transmission. The cases per lakh population is amongst the lowest in the world, as far as India is concerned, if you compare to several countries across, as is shown in this slide. Similarly, the number of deaths per lakh population is also amongst the lowest in the world as far as India is concerned. The lockdown and the containment measures have been successful in keeping it low and preventing rapid spread of this disease over the last 3 months as we speak. However, it means that a large proportion of the population is still susceptible. And which were the individuals which were higher at risk? Risk was slightly higher in urban areas, 1.09 compared to 1, and it was higher in urban slums, nearly 1.89 times higher than rural areas.
All right, so the ICMR and the government saying that we are not in community transfer. They've made that very specific claim. Now, having said that, when the Delhi health minister spoke, he said that 50% of the cases in Delhi are unable to contact trace. Well, that means community transfer. But having said that, this is the official point of view of the government. And when you do talk about Delhi, well, Delhi is not in very good shape. We've seen it over and over again. We've seen the paucity of beds. We've seen the friction between the state government and the centre. And now our reporters got together and did a check, a status check on how the private hospitals in Delhi are doing. Are they cooperating? Do they have enough beds to take care of the flow of COVID patients? Here's the report.
I'm just looking for availability of a bed for a COVID-19 patient. आपके पास 24 beds हैं, if I'm not mistaken.
देखिए सर, अभी ये फाइनल नहीं हुआ, अंडर कंसिडरेशन है. जैसे ये फाइनल होगा, नेक्स्ट वीक तक इसकी क्लैरिटी आएगी.
A reality check.
Let's just try at the private hospital. This is Madhukar Rainbow Hospital. It shows there are 26 beds in the hospital for COVID-19 patients. All 26 are right now available. Is there any availability in your hospital right now? आपके पास 24 beds हैं, if I'm not mistaken. वो किन patients के लिए हैं, sir?
देखिए सर, अभी ये फाइनल नहीं हुआ, अंडर कंसिडरेशन है. जैसे ये फाइनल होगा, नेक्स्ट वीक तक इसकी क्लैरिटी आएगी.
A yawning gap between bed availability and their listing on the government app in Delhi.
सर, कोविड पेशेंट को एडमिट करने की क्या करना होगा?
नहीं सर, हमारे यहाँ एडमिट नहीं होगा.
When India Today probed deeper, it turned out that various facilities in the city lack the wherewithal to deal with coronavirus in the first place, but are still designated as COVID hospitals. It's not that their beds are occupied. They simply do not have the basic infrastructure and medical staff for COVID patients. Mamta is a manager at the Dharmashila Narayan Hospital at Delhi's Vasundhara Enclave. She confessed the facility has no special ward for COVID patients and no physical beds either, which show up virtually on the Delhi Corona app.
अभी हमारे पास बेड नहीं है सर.
30 दिखा रहा है मैडम.
सर उसमें ना दिखा रहा है, ऐप में 30 दिखा रहा है, बट हमारे बेड्स रेडी नहीं है. हमने भी वहाँ पे बता दिया गवर्नमेंट को, हमारे पास अभी बेड्स नहीं है. हमारे पास वार्ड ही नहीं है. हमारे पास केवल 10 बेड हैं और अभी भी 11 पेशेंट हैं. बेड्स ही नहीं है सर. उन्होंने डाल दिया बस कि इतने बेडेड हॉस्पिटल है तो मतलब इतना रेशियो पे वो होगा, पर वो फिजिकली भी तो होना चाहिए ना.
फिजिकली बेड ही नहीं है ना.
फिजिकली नहीं.
In East Delhi's Mayur Vihar neighborhood, our undercover reporter visited Jeevan Anmol Hospital, another COVID-designated facility. Its medical superintendent, Dr. Neeraj Sondhi, confessed she had no staff willing to take care of coronavirus patients.
आप एडमिट नहीं ले रहे हैं?
अभी नहीं ले रहे, मेरे पास स्टाफ नहीं है.
तो ऐप पे तो दिखा रहा है कि 20 सीटें खाली आप पे.
तो ऐप पे दिखा रहा है, पर स्टाफ के साथ ही एडमिशन होगी ना. स्टाफ तो चाहिए ना. तो वो स्टाफ अभी नहीं है. सरकार ने हम लोगों से बोला कि आप ये काम करो और हम अग्री भी कर रहे हैं. मैंने सारा जगह अरेंज कर दी है, पर मेरे को स्टाफ नहीं मान रहा करने के लिए कि हम नहीं करेंगे. तो मैं
At Delhi's Yamuna Vihar, Dr. Rayaz at Panchsheel Hospital admitted the facility has no ventilators, which critical patients may require.
नहीं सर, हमारे यहाँ एडमिट नहीं है कोविड वाले। तो कोविड वाले पेशेंट को आमतौर पर वेंटिलेटर की जरूरत पड़ती है, लेकिन वेंटिलेटर की सुविधा हमारे यहाँ है नहीं। कोई सिंपल सा मरीज होता है तो उसको तो एडमिट कर लेते हैं, बाकी मोस्टली को हम एडमिट नहीं करते,
कोविड को नहीं कर रहे हैं।
At Delhi's oldest private hospital, St. Stephen's, its registration official also accepted it has no infrastructure for COVID patients.
ऐप पे तो दिखा रहा है, ऐप पे तो दिखा रहा है दिल्ली सरकार की जगह है।
हमें देखो पैसा, हमें तो पैसा आ रहा है, हम क्यों मना करेंगे? एक हफ्ते के अंदर सारे बेड नहीं बन सकते थे।
एक हफ्ते के अंदर
जो टाइमिंग जो उन्होंने बताया ना, इतना बेड इतनी जल्दी थोड़ी ना बन सकता है। सारा क्योंकि रूम सारा आइसोलेट करना पड़ता है, एक एक रूम, हर चीज़ आइसोलेट करनी पड़ती है। जो हॉस्पिटल में जो कैपेसिटी बताई है कि हम इतने बेड बना सकते हैं, वो कैपेसिटी लिखी हुई है।
Hospitals without capacity designated as COVID facilities. A cruel irony of fate in the pandemic. Mohammad Hizbullah and Nitin Jain for India Today's Special Investigation Team.
As COVID patients in the national capital find it really difficult now to find a bed, there are certain resident welfare association RWAs which are actually stepping in, and one of them in Paschim Vihar is now acquiring oxygenated beds. They're putting oxygen cylinders on certain beds that if in their colony somebody actually takes ill, they at least have oxygen to go to immediately. Take a look.
Hospital beds are at a premium as Delhi sees more than 10,000 cases emerge since June 1. The challenges for Delhiites are only mounting. Now some resident welfare associations are coming up with unique initiatives to help citizens. In West Delhi's Paschim Vihar, resident welfare associations are setting up oxygenated beds by arranging oxygen concentrator machines, which will be available for those in need at no cost.
देश की राजधानी दिल्ली में कोरोना के मामले लगातार बढ़ते जा रहे हैं और तमाम ऐसी खबरें आई जहां पर हॉस्पिटल्स में अब बेड भी लोगों को नहीं मिल पा रहा है। यही वजह है कि अब RWA स्तर और कम्युनिटी स्तर पर इस तरह से लोगों ने एक पहल की है जहां पर खुद ही ऑक्सीजन कंसंट्रेशन मशीन और ऑक्सीजन सिलेंडर्स की व्यवस्था की गई है, ताकि अगर इमरजेंसी में सोसाइटी या RWA के किसी व्यक्ति को ऑक्सीजन की ज़रूरत हुई और उस वक्त बेड नहीं मिल पाया तो यहीं से एक तरह से कोशिश हो जाएगी कि जब तक हॉस्पिटल्स में बेड नहीं मिल रहे हैं तब तक टेम्परेरी तौर पर ऑक्सीजन सिलेंडर्स और ऑक्सीजन कंसंट्रेटर के जरिए उन्हें ऑक्सीजन दे दी जाए।
कोरोना के चलते हुए ऑक्सीजन की कमी होती है, लोग हॉस्पिटल जाते हैं, हॉस्पिटल में बेड्स की कमी है, दिक्कत आती है, तो इसलिए हमने ऑक्सीजन सिलेंडर ये प्रोवाइड करवाया है, फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट हम ऑक्सीजन प्रोवाइड करवाएंगे।
They also have a team of doctors and experts on standby in case of an emergency.
जिस वक्त के इतने लोग इस महामारी से संक्रमित हो रहे हैं और बहुत से लोगों को ऑक्सीजन की ज़रूरत पड़ती है, हर आदमी अस्पताल में नहीं पहुंच पाता और ना ही इतने बेड्स की हमारी व्यवस्था है। जिनको ऑक्सीजन की कमी हो, शुरू में बुखार आए या थोड़ी बहुत ऑक्सीजन की कमी हो, उनका इलाज घर पे ही हम कर सकें।
With the COVID crisis worsening in the capital and hospitals bursting at the seams with patients, the West Delhi RWA's initiative could well be a model for the rest of the city. With Ankit Yadav in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, I want to shift focus right now to the state of Tamil Nadu. The numbers are rising in Tamil Nadu, but what was seen as a very fortunate case and now with a lot of intrigue is why is it that the case fatality rate or the fatality rate in Tamil Nadu is just less than 1%. Is it true that good, or is there more to what meets the eye? Take a look at this report.
is the mortuary card of a 50-year-old COVID-19 patient admitted to the Stanley Government Hospital in Chennai on May 26 at 12:30 p.m. The card dated May 28 states him to be a COVID-19 patient with comorbidities. This death is not among the 307 reported by the state government as of 6 p.m. June 10th. This 69-year-old patient was admitted in Stanley Hospital on May 26th. He died on May 31st. He too was a COVID patient with other conditions like acute pulmonary edema, coronary artery disease. His death too is missing from the list released by the government in the media bulletins. Interestingly, the mortuary cards were signed by 3 government officials: resident medical officer, doctor and the mortuary attender. When India Today contacted the medical officer of Stanley Hospital, he passed the buck.
The case in question is of a 50-year-old man. He died on 28th and you have signed it, as well as the other 3 officials who are needed to sign have also signed it. But the death is not being showcased in the media bulletin which was released the same day or the next following day, sir.
I don't know. I have to consult the Nadu officer.
Sir, similarly on 31st also another case of a 69-year-old man. Again, it's a COVID death. It has been signed by the RMO, that is you. But again, it has not been reflected in the media bulletin reports.
You can ask the Nadu officer.
And that is not all. There are discrepancies in numbers released by the government wings as well. The government's media bulletin listed 167 deaths in Chennai on June 4th, while the Chennai Corporation in its zone-wise report listed 398 deaths in the city. The opposition DMK has accused the government of fudging the numbers.
Is the tip of the iceberg of what seems to be a larger abject failure of governance. The government of Tamil Nadu under Edappadi Palanisamy is only keen on fudging data, managing numbers and conducting public relations exercises.
There are clearly cases coming out where the government has not reported even after so many days. So this raises a very pertinent question that if the government is underreporting the deaths of corona patients, we want the government to be transparent. We want a thorough inquiry into why these deaths have not been reported by the Tamil Nadu government.
The Tamil Nadu data claims that the death rate in the state is less than 1%, while the national numbers are 2.8% or plus. Well, the kind of information that we are getting now shows that many of the cases have been omitted or not reported. The big question is the state government trying to fudge or underreport the number of COVID deaths in Tamil Nadu? With camera person Daniel from Chennai, this is Oxygenated for India Today.
All right, let's shift focus right now from Tamil Nadu. You saw the case of missing numbers there. We're going to further investigate that. But let's shift focus to Rajasthan, because in the backdrop of a pandemic, not that Rajasthan is not seeing a spike, it is. It has over 11,000 cases. But politics is at full play. And the Congress now alleges the politics of poaching. What they've done right now is fearing of poaching attempts by the BJP. Rajasthan Congress has moved its MLAs to a resort in Jaipur. Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot has claimed that the BJP is now offering 25 crores to the MLAs to switch sides. Meanwhile, Gehlot has called for a meeting of all MLAs, including independents, at the Hotel Shiv Vilas Resort at 7 p.m. today. He had called it at 7 p.m. today. Sources have also told India Today that the Chief Minister is in touch with independent MLAs backing the BJP. Congress is confident that these legislators will now back them. The developments come now close 9 days before the Rajya Sabha polls for 3 seats in the state. Congress claims they have 122 votes including 15 independents, while BJP claims they have support of 78 MLAs, including 6 from other parties. According to the numbers, BJP will be able to win only one of the 3 seats that are going up for Rajya Sabha and has put up 2 candidates. Congress, comfortably placed to win 2 seats, has also fielded 2 candidates. News just coming in right now. The latest news break filtering in is that the Deputy Chief Minister of Rajasthan, Sachin Pilot, has reached the resort to speak to his own MLAs. Mind you, all the MLAs of Rajasthan Assembly, and the Congress has a slim margin, it's not that it really enjoys a huge margin, had been moved into a resort, and now Sachin Pilot has made his way there. He's reached the resort, he's going to be talking to his MLAs. We are expecting to get in a word on what was discussed very soon. So all these MLAs are right now at a resort, holed up together. Listen in to Sachin Pilot as he just reached the resort.
कहना चाहता हूं कि हमारी पार्टी, हमारे समर्थक दलों के विधायकगण, निर्दलीय विधायकगण, हम सब एकजुट हैं और जितना पर्याप्त हमको बहुमत की जरूरत है उससे अधिक हमारे पास है। तो चाहे कोई कितना भी भ्रम फैलाए राज्यसभा चुनाव को लेकर, लेकिन राजस्थान में जो दल हमारा कांग्रेस का है और निर्दलीय समर्थक हमारे हैं, हमारे सहयोगी दल हैं, हम सब मिलकर जितना लोग उम्मीद करते हैं उससे ज़्यादा मत हमारे उम्मीदवारों को मिलेंगे। वेणुगोपाल जी और नीरज दांगी जो 2 उम्मीदवार हैं कांग्रेस पार्टी के, वो दोनों जितना बहुमत हमारा है उससे ज़्यादा वोट लेकर जीत कर जाएंगे।
All right. Trust us to get you the very latest which was taking place in Rajasthan. But, you know, as India is looking to unlock even with high cases of corona virus, politics has unlocked long time. It's business as usual, politics as usual. Shifting focus right now to the diplomatic standoff with China and India. The latest that is coming in is that India has moved its extra troops along the LOC. There was word that there was possibly a thaw in the standoff. It's been an eyeball-to-eyeball confrontation. But the latest is that India has rushed its troops along the line of actual control. The troops' presence has been increased in Ladakh, Himachal, Uttarakhand, Sikkim and Arunachal. Sources told India today that troop mobilization had started to take place from the 4th of May itself. Meanwhile, sources have told our channel that the talks between the two armies would continue today at Chushul and will be held at multiple levels. According to sources, yesterday Major General level talks were held, which ended on a positive note. India and China have disengaged in all face-off sites barring Pangong Tso Lake region. All right, with that, it's a wrap on 7 at 7, but I do leave you with this story. Now, in all probabilities, we all thought that there wouldn't be any IPL this year. Well, word comes in that they might just be. The BCCI might play the IPL, but to empty stadiums. Take a look.
BCCI has still not thrown in the towel, and its chief, Saurav Ganguly, has written to all the state associations, assuring them that the board is exploring all options to go ahead and organize the IPL later this year. But if that does happen, it will be behind closed doors without the presence of crowd.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.